Post videos on YouTube even though no one watches your YouTube videos. Because one day there will come one person who will see it, and then they will watch it, and then they will find, oh, I never seen this type of video before. This person, I like it. I like what they say. I like how they do it. I will subscribe. Imagine. Or there's also another person who will see your video and they don't want, but it's okay. Because every time you post one video, you're getting closer, you're getting better, you're getting closer to the goal. After doing it for 10 years, doing it after 5 years, doing it for 3 years, they will see your video. It's like, wow, this guy is so great. But they didn't see your first video. Your first video, maybe you're like awkward in the front of the camera. You don't know how to talk. Because sometimes, guys, it's so weird because now I'm talking to you, but actually in front of me is a camera. I'm talking to you through a camera. So it's not like normal, because if you talk to someone, you can talk to them eye to eye. But here I'm looking to the lens. But I know behind the camera, there's a person watching. My purpose is to give you something that you can hold on, that you can use to be able to unlock your purpose. Okay? Because God gave us purpose. Every one of us in the world has a purpose, but not everyone knows their purpose. How can you know your purpose? How can you know what video you want to do? How can you know this is the right video that you need to do? How do you know this is the best path that you can take? You need to know this, because if you don't know this, you will end up in a place that you don't want to go. You will end up in a place that, I'm not happy. You will end up in a place that you're not satisfied. You will end up in a place where you are like complaining, I never like this thing that I'm doing now. Because you never do your purpose. Like a bird. A bird, when they fly, they're doing their purpose. Because a bird is meant to fly. Imagine, guys, a bird, when they fly, they gain more energy. Okay? If you do your purpose, you gain more energy. It's not like draining you. It's not like 9 to 5 job. 9 to 5 job, when you go there, after you go there, you're like drained. You're losing your life, because you're actually losing your life, because you're selling your time, you're selling your life, you're selling your opportunity for a small amount of money. But I understand, guys, sometimes we need to go through the 9 to 5 before we go to our purpose. Like Jesus, he went to carpentry first before he was able to go to preach the kingdom of heaven. Same as David, he needed to tend the sheep before he was able to sit on the throne. Same as Joseph, he needed to go a lot of things. Go to the pit, go to become a slave, work with Potiphar, also be in prison. They need to go to a lot of things to be able to go where they are. If you're not doing your purpose, you're actually doing the wrong thing. Because if you're doing the wrong thing, how can you be able to be fulfilled? How can you be able to be satisfied? How can you be able to say, it is finished? Because if you're not doing your purpose, you will end up in a place that you are lost. You will be like, where am I now? I don't know who am I. Because you're chasing the money. The money will come if you're doing your purpose. The money is like a byproduct of the thing that you're giving to someone. If you're giving someone a valuable thing, in their place, they will give you your attention. They will give you money. They will give you a subscriber. They will give you their time. They will give you their resources. But if you only just take, if you only just consume, if you only just eat, you don't produce. And then you end up in a place that you never reach your purpose. For example, when I started also in YouTube, I was thinking only on subscriber. I want to get more subscriber. I want to get more views. But actually, instead of focusing on the subscriber, instead of focusing on the views, focus on giving value to persons. Focus on giving value to people. Because when you give value to people, they will subscribe automatically. Maybe not everyone, but some of them. They will also see your product. Not all of them will buy, but some of them will buy. They will also see your product. Not everyone will like it, but some will like it. Imagine, guys, it's natural. Not every person that you will meet, you will end up to become your best friend. Not every person that you meet will end up to become your wife. Not every person that you meet, you will end up to be your mentor or your leader. Not everyone is for us, guys, but some of them are for us. Like Jesus, even though he's God in the flesh, not everyone like him. When Jesus was preaching in the synagogue, not everyone like him, because other people who was in the higher position, who wants to hold their power, felt insecurity because Jesus was telling them that what you're doing is wrong. Jesus was exposing them in the things that they're doing wrong in their life. So so here, guys, this is my secret. If you let Jesus into your life, he will point things that you're doing that's wrong. And then now you have the opportunity to fix, to adjust, to aim in a different path. Because when you aim in a different path where he wants you to go, you will end up in a good place. But if you're continuing to do what is wrong, what is bad, you will end up in a bad place, guys. So even though no one is watching you right now, you can do your video. Even though it's 0 views, make again. And then it's 0 views, it's okay, do it again. 0 views, do it again. It's okay, because every time you make a new video, you become better and better and better, and become wiser and wiser, and become more influential. Even though no one is watching you, it's okay, because you see here, the painter who you see is very, very good. You see their painting. But from the start, they didn't paint like that. They're practicing, every time. No one is seeing them when they're practicing. Even though the basketball players, when you see them playing in the NBA, you see they are very good in shooting. They're very good in dribbling the ball. They're very good in passing the ball. They're very good in strategy, because they've been doing this behind the scene. You didn't saw how many times they shoot the ball. You didn't saw how many times they pass the ball. You didn't saw how many times they dribble the ball before they went there where they are now. You didn't see how much struggle they've been through, because you only see the finished product. You didn't see the preparation. You didn't saw the struggle. You didn't saw the difficulties that they've been through. But see, guys, it's all a part of the plan. Failure is part of success. Failure is different from quitting. If you fail, you do it again. If you fail, adjust. Maybe you need to adjust a little bit here. If you fail, okay, maybe I need to adjust my thumbnail. If you fail, maybe I need to be more consistent in talking. If you fail, maybe I can change the setting of my camera. If you fail, maybe I need to become a better speaker. If you fail, maybe I need to become more better storyteller. So you need to adjust a little bit. If you just do a small adjustment now, you will end up in a place later like, oh, this is a very big thing. If you, for example, guys, if you do a video now, 10 years from now, if you're still doing this, you'll become great. Because, guys, making YouTube videos, guys, is a long term. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's a marathon, guys. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Because if one day you explode and you're not ready and then your video go viral, you'll be shocked. But if you are prepared there, if you do your part before and then you go viral, you're prepared. You can do more and grow more and grow more. Get more views, get more subscribers, get more watch time. So guys, this is my message for you. I need to go now because I need to go to my family. 1 subscriber. Thank you, guys. If you want to see more video, you can see my next video. See you later. Bye-bye.